स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः। यथाग्नेर्दाहिका शक्ति रामकृष्णे स्थिता ह्य सर्वविद्यास्वरूपां तां शारदां प्रणमाम्यहम्। जननीं शारदां देवीं रामकृष्णं जगद्गुरुं पादपद्मे तयो श्रित्वा प्रणमामि मुहुर्मुहुः। नमः श्रीयतिराजाय विवेकानन्दसूरये सच्चित्सुखस्वरूपाय स्वामिने तापहारिणे गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अनेकजन्मसम्प्राप्तः कर्मबन्धविदाहिने आत्मज्ञानप्रदानेन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। मन्नाथो श्रीजगन्नाथो मद्गुरुः श्रीजगद्गुरुः ममात्मा सर्वभूतात्मा तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि सद्गुरुं तं नमामि सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। Let us meditate a few minutes. Slow, peaceful, relaxed breathing. Think that you are inhaling positive vibrations, peaceful vibrations, strong vibrations, pure vibrations, healthy vibrations. These vibrations will destroy all the impurities, negativity, restlessness, weaknesses, diseases from the body and the mind. Slowly exhale positive, peaceful, pure vibrations. Mentally offer salutations to the all-pervading blissful spirit in any name or form. Let us by all means try to feel the divine contact. Mentally offer salutations to Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna, Holy Mother Sri Sharda Devi, Swami Vivekananda, Adi Shankaracharya, and all great teachers, all great sages, all great saints whose teachings we have inherited. May they inspire us with love for the truth. Think I am the pure Atman, blissful Atman, the eternal Atman, the all-pervading Spirit. Think deeply, I am not the body, nor the energy in the body, nor the mind. I am beyond all these. Nitya Shuddha Buddha Mukta Ananda Swarupaha. Visualize yourself in all beings, the plants, in the trees, in the entire nature, and in all people, the one self, without a second. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramayah, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschid dukkha bhag bhavet. Om asato ma sadgamaya, tamaso ma jyotirgamaya, mrutyorma amrutangamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Tapo Bhikshina Papanam Shantanam Vitaraginam Mumukshunam Apekshoyam Atmabodho Vidhiyate. I am composing Atmabodha or self-knowledge to serve the needs of those who have been purified through the practice of austerities, tapas, whose papam or sins or impurities have been deleted, have been burnt, who are of peaceful mind, shantanam, vitaraginam, free from cravings, but their only sincere, serious desire is to be liberated. Mumukshunam apekshoyam atmabodho vidhiyate. That is the purpose of this text called Atmabodha. Now, as our routine habit, let us recite from Shlokas 11 to 20. Please open the book. 11. Panchīkrita Mahabhuta Sambhavam Karma Sanchitam शरीरं सुखदुःखानां भोगायतनमुच्यते पञ्चप्राणमनोबुद्धिः दशेन्द्रियसमन्वितम् अपञ्चीकृतभूतोत्थं सूक्ष्माङ्गं भोगसाधनम् 13 अनाद्यविद्यानिर्वाच्य कारणोपाधिरुच्यते उपाधित्रितयादन्यत् आत्मानमवधारयेत् पञ्चकोशादियोगेन तत्तन्मय इव स्थितः शुद्धात्मा नीलवस्त्रादिः योगेन स्फटिको यथा वपुस्तुषादिभिः कोशैः युक्तं युक्त्यवघाततः वपुस्तुषादिभिः कोशैः युक्तं युक्त्यवघाततः आत्मानमन्तरं शुद्धं विविच्यातण्डुलं यथा सदा सर्वगतोऽप्यात्मा न सर्वत्र वभासते बुद्धावेवावभासेत स्वच्छेषु प्रतिबिम्बवत् देहेन्द्रियमनोबुद्धिः प्रकृतिभ्यो विलक्षणम् तद्वृत्तिसाक्षिणं विद्यात् आत्मानं राजवत्सदा व्यापृतेष्विन्द्रियेष्वात्मा व्यापारी वा विवेकिना दृश्यते भ्रेषु धावत्सु धावन्निव यथा शशी आत्मचैतन्यमाश्रित्य देहेन्द्रियमनोधियः स्वक्रियार्थेषु वर्तन्ते सूर्यालोकं यथा जनाः देहेन्द्रियगुणान् कर्मान् अमले सच्चिदात्मनि अध्यस्यन्त्यविवेकेन गगने नीलतादिवत्. Yes. So every day some shlokas, 4 or 5, if you can recite at home, it will give you the full knowledge of who you are, beyond all the dualities, beyond all the pluralities, beyond all the confusions, beyond all the mess in the society or in the world. A lot of examples of everyday occurrence. Shankaracharya is giving us the Shravana and the Manana aspect of Vedanta to realize the truth. Now, 47 we were discussing, 47th shloka once we will recite, then understand little bit more, which was stopped last Sunday, and continue further. 47 please. Samyak Vijnanavan Yogi Swatmanyevakhilam Jagat Ekancha Sarvamatmanam ईक्षते ज्ञानचक्षुषा सम्यक् विज्ञानवान् योगी स्वात्मन्येवाखिलं जगत् एकञ्च सर्वमात्मानम् ईक्षते ज्ञानचक्षुषा. The yogi endowed with complete enlightenment, samyak vijnanam, that yogi, and I had mentioned who is that yogi, who has got the complete mastery over his indriyas, who is filled with viveka, vairagya, and titiksha ityadi. Such a yogi who is enlightened through the eye of knowledge. Svatmanyeva khilam jagat ekancha sarvamatmana mikshate gnana chakshusha. The entire universe is his own self and regards everything as the self and nothing else. So what is the benefit that you have got? What is the benefit that the seeker has got? Jivatva nivrittihi. The idea that I am a limited being. The bhranti or the illusion that of the jiva will disappear when knowledge dawns. What is the jivatvam? When we say jivatma, 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 what is that jivatvam? There are only two things for to understand jivatvam. It is called ahankara and mamakara, I-ness and mineness. These two will make you a limited being. And that I-ness and minus, Shankara says, Vedanta says, leads to attachment or sangha. That I-ness and minus which is limiting you to only to this body-mind complex, it goes away, it disappears. And the seeker becomes what? The opposite of it. He becomes nirmama, he becomes nirahankara. The I-ness will become the big I, not the small I. And at the same time, the attachment will go. He will feel the oneness with everybody. So at the time of ignorance, the identity was the world as the adhara. I depend on the world outside. I depend on the people outside. Today what is called career orientation. I depend upon some interview. Otherwise my life is a waste. I depend upon that officer. So he is bigger than me. So that makes you a limited entity. So that adhara, the direction will change. You become the adhara, the world will become a limited personality. Everybody will come to you. Ramana Maharshi did not go anywhere. He just stayed in Tiruvannamalai. The whole world is coming even now, though he is physically absent. Sri Ramakrishna did not go out of Calcutta. Just for pilgrimage, he went to Vrindavan, he went to Devagar, he went to Kashi and came back. And today we are all there in the name of Sri Ramakrishna. So Sri Ramakrishna, the physical personality who lived between 1836 and 1886, is today the Avatar Varishtha, Yuga Acharya, Yuga Avatara, ityadi. When he was Gadadhar, when he was in Kamarpukur, hardly few people recognized him. But later the whole world knows about him today. Similarly, after realization, after the enlightenment, what happens? The adhara, adheya is changed from limitedness, from smallness to vastness of this universe. You will be not seeing the world or the things with your binoculars only, with your binoculars, with your ego, with your eye. You will be seeing with Divya Chakshu. To see the Vishwarupa Darshana, this ordinary eyes is not sufficient. Krishna blessed Arjuna with Divya Chakshu. So with that he could see the glory of the universal form of the Lord. They are Sarvavyapi, Sarvottama. The confession that Arjuna makes, oh, what a pity, I am very sorry, I was treating you as my friend. I was treating you only as Krishna. But now I understand you are everything. I am also in you, you are also in me. The world rises in consciousness. It exists in consciousness. Now we are existing in consciousness without the awareness of it. Why? Ajnana, 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 moha. So the consciousness aham is sarva adhara. Everything depends upon me. Now with that realization, what does the yogi say here? Ekancha sarvamatmanam ikshate gnana chakshusha. Gnana chakshu has come to me. With that I ikshate, I view the world as sarvatma. Then what happens? The creatureliness, the limitedness will go, and I support the universe. In the Taittiriya Upanishad, Shikshavalli, there is an example of this. A sadhaka, a great sage whose names are Apaurusheya, we do not know who they are, but he expresses his experience in this forum. He says, Aham vrikshasya reriva, kirtif prishtham gireriva, urdhva pavitro vajiniva samritamasmi. My kirti, aham vrikshasya reriva, greater than these trees, greater than the mountains. I am the universe. He proclaims it with so much audacity, so much of confidence. He says, the exact words is, I am life. My glory is like the mountain peak. I am established in the purity of Brahman. I have attained the freedom of the self. I am Brahman, self-luminous, brightest treasure. I am endowed with wisdom. I am immortal. I am imperishable. This is the experience of the great sages. So the first stage I was telling last Sunday is, inverted comma, quotation, everything is in me. The whole universe is in me. Why? How? The whole universe is only like a bubble in the vast cosmos. It has no originality, it depends upon something else. So the whole thing is in me, that is the first stage. And the penultimate stage is everything is me. Everything is in me, first stage. Now Shankara says, Ekancha sarvamatmanam ikshate gnana chakshusha. Everything is me only. There you find in the lecture on the real nature of man, Swamiji speaks about this idea. Shankara gave it in Sloka form in Atmabodha. Swamiji put it into English for the welfare of entire humanity. He says here, we are not individuals yet. We are not individuals yet. We are struggling towards individuality. We proclaim, I am this officer, I am that officer, I am a great man, I am a businessman, I am a rich man, is all bubbles. We are struggling towards individuality. And that is the infinite. What is your individuality? Infinity. Not this 5 feet, 6 feet body, your little education, your little relationships, your little job somewhere. No, these are all drama going on. We are all actors, forgetting our real nature. Thinking that the acting is real, forgetting the director. That creates so much of tension, so much of worry, so much of stress. What is your real nature? Infinity. He alone lives, whose life is in the whole universe. See, Sarvatma Bhavam. Ekancha sarvamatmanam ikshate. Such a person is a real personality. And the more we concentrate our lives on limited things, the faster we go towards death. Those moments alone we live. Those moments alone we live when our lives are in the universe, in others, and living this little life is death, simply death, and that is why the fear of death comes. When he can say, now you see, when he can say, oh, the seeker, the enlightened soul, I am in everything, I am in everybody, I am in all lives, I am the universe, then alone comes the state of fearlessness. Today the world is full of fear, full of hesitation, full of crimes, because you are different, I am different, I are there for me to explode, to exploit, to kill, to loot, to kill you, destroy you. But when I am you and you are my, where is that destruction? Where is that killing? Whom am I killing? Whom am I murdering? Myself. Then alone comes the state of fearlessness. To talk of immortality in constantly changing things is absurd. It is only the spirit that is the individual. Ekancha sarvam atmanam. No infinity can be divided. Ekam cannot become Dvitiya. It is Ekam only. The one remains, the other things come and pass. It is the same one undivided unit forever. And this is the individual man, this is the real man. The apparent man, the reflected man, is merely a struggle to express. To manifest this individuality which is beyond. And evolution is not in the spirit. These changes which are going on, the wicked becoming good, the animal becoming man, take them in whatever way you like, are not in the spirit. Then he gives an example. You are sitting on the other side and I am sitting on the other side. In between there is a screen. You cannot see me, I cannot see you. You are different, I am different. Then there is a small hole in the screen, very tiny pinhole. So you can see a very tiny part of me and I can see a tiniest part of you. So evolution says slowly the hole is becoming bigger and bigger. You have not changed, I have not changed. I am I, you are you. But how do I know that I am you and you are me? Oneness, the screen slowly goes away. The Ajnanam, screen is the Ajnanam. The screen disappears. When the screen disappears, what is the difference between you and me? Nothing. Sri Ramakrishna was eating something. Suddenly Narendra comes to meet his master. Sri Ramakrishna from that very plate is feeding, trying to feed Naren. Naren says, Yengili. Little difference is there. Little individuality, the so-called individuality. Naren, I am the son of Vishwanath Datta. Why should I eat from this man's plate? Or why he should feed me? So he went little back. Then Sri Ramakrishna twisted his ears. Chop in there. He says, even now this Dvandva, Dvaita Bhav, have you not realized you are me and I am you? There is no difference between you and me. Eat. He put that morsel of food into Vivekananda's mouth. Sarvan ekancha sarvamatmanam. So he says here, Swamiji continues in that book, lecture, Real Nature of Man. It is the God within your own self that is propelling you to seek for Him, to realize Him. Inner propulsion, not external compulsion. It comes from within inside. After long searches here and there, in temples and in churches, in earths and in heavens, at last you come back, completing the circle from where you started. Where did you start? To your own self. And find that He for whom you have been seeking all over the world, for whom you have been weeping and praying in churches and temples, on whom you are looking as the mystery of all mysteries, shrouded in the clouds, is nearest of the near, is your own self. The reality of your life, reality of your body and soul, that is your nature. And with great assertion, Swamiji says, assert it, your real nature. Assert your real nature. Otti cheppali. Manifest it. Not to become pure. You are pure already. It's not a certificate that the world gives me purity. It is yourself you give certificate. You are pure already. You are not to be perfect. You are perfect already. You are that already. Nature is like that screen which is hiding you from the reality. So we are all creatures in nature. Swabhavastu pravartate negra kim karishyati. Everybody is behaving according to their swabhava, prakriti swabhava, human swabhava. What is the use of the cameras? What is the use of the police? What is the use of the protection? Swabhava. Then he says, every good thought that you think or act upon is simply tearing the veil, tearing the ignorance. Sankelanu chedinchu, bandhanu khandinchu. We have to, that is the experience. Tearing the veil as it were, and the purity, the infinity, the God behind manifests itself more and more. This is the whole history of man. I am the universe. This universe is one. Why should I do good to my fellow men? Why should I do good to others? What compels me? It is sympathy, the feeling of sameness everywhere. With this idea, he put Karma Yoga in society. Go and serve in the hospitals. Go and serve in the villages. You are serving yourself. You are helping yourself to reduce the ego, the passions, the lust by worshipping the Narayana in front of you, which is your own self. A new dictum, a new path he showed for common man. Through Karma Yoga, Bhakti will come. Through Bhakti Yoga, knowledge will come. And through knowledge, you can meditate well. All the 4 yogas can be done. This is Swamiji's practical Vedanta of Shankara's principles. So, when we understand this shloka, you see, having attained to that Brahman, a sage declared, I am life, aham vrikshasya kirti prashtam gireriva, I am endowed with wisdom, I am immortal, imperishable. And we have the famous example of third eye of Shiva. The third eye is always closed for Shiva in meditation. The third eye of Shiva is nothing but Gnana Chakshu. What Shankara says here, Gnana Chakshu. That opens, the whole thing is different. Perspective is different, vision is different. The Gnana Chakshu, what does it do? Sees everything as one. In Vedanta, it is consciousness only that is pervading everywhere. I am no longer a single wave, but I am in all the waves. Not only that, I am water itself. I am not separate from the water, I am water. I am taking various forms, various names in the whole society. Sarvatma Bhava, which is called Ekam cha Sarvam Atmanam Ikshate. When Bhagavan Sri Krishna blessed Arjuna with Divya Chakshu in the 11th chapter, this is the idea. The eye of wisdom, he could see everything filled with divine consciousness. That little Krishna, the Parthasarathi, the Gitacharya, has become Vishwarupa. And this wonderful example has been given in Markandeya Purana. Vivekananda mentions it in one of the lectures in Gnana Yoga. Markandeya Purana gives you an example of Rani Madalasa, one of the greatest queens of India. She was a very enlightened soul. And she had 4 children. Vikranta, Subahu, Shatrumardana and Alarka. One by one they are born. What is her Jolipata? Lullaby. And she is putting in the cradle, and not some village song, not some ordinary song. She is singing the song of immortality. The child is crying, identifying itself with the body. Own mother says, Shuddhosi buddhosi niranjanosi samsara maya parivarjitosi. Mother is telling her child, oh my child, why are you crying? Which mother can do that? Swamiji asked this question in America and India also. Which mother can tell your own child that you are pure, eternal, Buddha, awakened? They hesitate. They get worried. But Madalasa is the ideal mother, he says. Can give the child along with the milk this message. He says, Shuddhosi buddhosi niranjanosi samsara maya parivarjitosi samsara swapna tyaja mohanidram madalasolpa muvacha putram. You are pure, enlightened, spotless. Leave the illusion of this world and wake up from this deep slumber of delusion, my child. Samsara swapna. It's a dream state that you are living in. Here please understand. When you go into the dream state, before deep sleep state, who is creating the dream state? Your own mind? Your own inner self? The mind is creating the dream state, and you are one of the actors in the dream state. You are in a separate prapancham, and you are enjoying that prapancham, forgetting this prapancham. Is it not? When you are enjoying their separate mother, separate father, separate house, separate wife, separate children, separate car, maybe a costlier car than what is there in your garage. And you forget everything. Swapnatulyam. Life is like that. For some reason, imagine that by the alarm or by somebody's push or by some signal, the dream breaks off. And you wake up and see same house, same bed, same, where it happened to that car, where is that family, where is that nothing. Where did all this go? Back to your own mind. It merges back. It just melts back in that split second when you wake up. Now put that into regular life. Now we are seeing the Swapna Samsaram and enjoying it. We are seeing the Swapna Samsaram. And when we wake up from this samsaram becomes a mirage. It is not real. Leave the illusion of the world. Samsara swapnam tyaja. Udali. Moha nidra. Illusory sleep. Madalasolpa. Madalaso alpamuvacha putram. Second sentence. There are 8 or 9 shlokas in that Madalasa song, but I have taken only 2. Second verse says, Shuddho sire tata nate asti nama kritam hi tat kalpana yudhunaiva panchatmakam deham idam natesti Naivasyatvam rodishi kasya heto. My child, Shuddhosi, you are pure. You do not have a name. Tata means like my dear child, friendly talk, addressing Tata. Not Tata here is not Telugu Tata. Just, oh bidda. Natesti nama. You do not have a name also. A name is only an imaginary superimposition for you. Kritam hi tat kalpana adhunaiva. Kalpana only, imagination only, the superimposition only. This body made of 5 elements, panchatmakam deham idam na asti, is not you, nor do you belong to it. This being so, what can be a reason for your crying? Why are you crying? For what? You are not the body. You are not Panchabhuta. You are not your name. You are not your ID card. What are you crying for? Shuddhosi, buddhosi, niranjanosi, samsara maya parivarji. Again and again she is singing this song day after day in her room. Then one by one her sons become immortal, become great sages of India. They attain the highest because along with the mother's blessings, this message also has gone into their brain when they are in their very childhood. So look at this wonderful shloka. Samyak vijnanavan yogi swatmanyeva kilam jagat ekancha sarvamatmanam ikshate gnana chakshusha. Having said this, let us move into the next shloka 48. Please repeat. Atmaivedam jagat sarvam Atmanonyanya vidyate Mrudo yadvad gatadini Swatmanam sarvamikshate. Atmaivedam jagat sarvam Atmanonyanya vidyate Mrudo yadvad gatadini Swatmanam sarvamikshate. Very interesting shloka. Actually 47 and 48 should be studied together. 4 lines is one subject. Atmaivedam jagat sarvam. Nothing whatever exists other than the Atman. The tangible universe is verily the Atman. The tangible universe, what we are seeing, tangibility, feeling. The tangible universe is the Atman. Atmaivedam Atma eva idam jagat sarvam. This is everything. Atman is everything. There is nothing else that exists. Na vidyate. Mrudaha, like example is given, mrudo is matti, clay. With matti what do? Make a pot. We give a name, small pot. A thick pot, different sizes, different weights. It can be a tall pot, it can be a vase, it can be a water pot, it can be a pan. So it's all only name. Yadvad gatadini swatmanam sarvamikshate. Just like the same person takes different roles, or we call in film double acting, triple acting. The same fellow becomes this, that. He becomes a villain, he becomes a king, he becomes a beggar. Similarly, ghata. Whether it's a small ghata or a big ghata doesn't matter. Whether it's a earring or whether it's a nose ring. What is the base? Gold. Whether a small pot or a big pot, what is the base? Clay, matti or mud. Just like the same person takes different roles, double acting, etc., there is nothing other than the Atma. Atmaivedam jagat sarvam anyat na vidyate. This truth Shankara gives to us. Just as I gave you in a dream, suppose you see a thief and you are afraid of that thief. He has got a knife or gun or something, attacks you. Hey, give me all the money. And there so real it is. Then you wake up and you shout, thief, thief, thief. Your mother will say, where is the thief? Mind was acting in the dream like a thief. So he says, just as the thief in the dream world vanishes, the moment you are awake, the whole thing has disappeared in one's own mind. Though you may shout in fear, there is nothing outside yourself. You see a snake, there is no snake when knowledge comes. You see a silver coin in the beach, but it is only a shell. You see a cloud like a flower, after 5 minutes it is not there. It all disappears. So the Gnani looks upon everything as himself. Jagat sarvam atmanaha anyat na vidyate. There is nothing other than the Atman. Just like the mud in the pot. Mrudaha anyat na vidyate gatadini. In different pots there is nothing other than matti. Similarly, there is nothing in this universe other than the Atman. One more point before we conclude today. The previous verse 47 and 48 have to be studied together. Now let us study. Samyak Vijnanavan Yogi Swatmanyeva Khilam Jagat. And now read the first sentence of the 48th sloka. Atmaivedam Jagat Sarvam. Join it with that. Vijnanavan Yogi Swatmanyeva Akhilam Jagat. There also it is oneness. Here also it is oneness. Now you see, Yekancha Sarvamatmanam Ikshate Gnana Chakshusha. Only the example given in this fourth line is Mrudaha Anyat Ghatadini Na Vidyate Swatmanam Sarvam Ikshate. Here also Ikshate. Where? Sarvamatmanam Ikshate. In the 48th sloka he says, Swatmanam Sarvam Ikshate. Oneself is seen everywhere. That is why Shvetashvatra Upanishad also says, Swami Vivekananda quotes this, he liked this shloka very much. He says, meditate on it, of Sarvatma Bhavam. Says, Tvam Stri, Tvam Kumara, Utava Kumari, Tvam Jirno Dandena Vanchasi, Tvam Jato Bhavasi Vishwato Mukaha. He says, Tvam Stri, Tvam Pumanasi. You are the woman, you are the boy, young boy. You are the girl, you are this, you are that. You are an old man walking, shaking, shivering with a stick in your hand. Everything. Tvam Stri, Tvam Pumanasi, Tvam Kumara, Utava Kumari, Tvam Jirno Dandena Vanchasi, Tvam Jato Bhavasi Vishwato Mukaha. You have become the entire universe. So here it says, example given here is that of a pot or ghata. There is no earthenware in the world without a clay. No pot is there, no pan is there without the base element called the clay. The original mud which was lying outside on the bank of a river or in some place, what is the use of it? It is just there. But then it takes a form. As they say, the cosmic being came as a form as Sri Ramakrishna. One of the words in the Arati song, which we will sing in another few minutes, is Chit Ghana Kai. Sri Ramakrishna's nature is Ghana, very thick consciousness in a physical form called Ramakrishna. He did not call himself Ramakrishna. The whole world called him Ramakrishna. Chit Ghanakai. Consciousness in that form. You want to see consciousness? See the image of Sri Ramakrishna. You want to see what purity is? See the image of Mother Sharada Devi. You want to see what the confidence and strength of a lion is? See Swamiji. Chit Ghanakai. Each came with that consciousness element. So we have to keep in mind that everything is name and form only. Nothing more than that. Atmaivedam Jagat Sarvam Atmano Anyat Na Vidyate. There is nothing other than the Atman in this universe. Having said that, one of Swamiji's disciples was given Diksha by Mahapurush Maharaj. He said, when we know the self, we become the master of the self. Master of all that is in this universe. And he continues saying in one of his talks, if you say, I am the self, you will find that the real self begins to affirm itself. Aham Brahmasmi. Beyond the Panchakoshas, beyond the Panchapranas, beyond this mind and Indriyas, all truth is within me. This is real knowledge. Paravidya. Tadaksharam adhigamyate. It is imperishable, it is everywhere, and it is manifesting through me. So with this we conclude here and continue next Sunday. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Tat Sat. Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.